Hey there guys, Gaming Jamie Triple One here. Unfortunately, my OBS stopped recording, so I had to quit quickly, and I'm going to release this in two parts. Hang on. I'll rewind a little bit because
the first thing you need to know is that the only bits that these two cars have in common are the roof.
Right.
The standard low cost.
Right, what's this?
Here we go. This is the part that I was up to when it stopped recording.
And now, if I may, I'd like to talk about the Jaguar XE, not your hair. It is a really very nice little car, if I'm honest. It's very good looking, it's not particularly expensive, it rides beautifully, very beautifully in fact, and as a result of all that, people ignore it and buy a BMW instead. So, Jaguar went to its skunk works, which is based in a shed, and they said, could you make a fast version, one that will get everybody talking?
I hope they put this into like Horizon 4.
The standard low-cost procedure
Because
for turning a normal saloon into a
it
sports
looks
saloon
amazing,
is to give it some
and it's got some
tires,
amazing
a
sounds.
nice V6
And they
engine,
basically did a version of it
and
in
maybe
Grand Theft
some
Auto
bucket
Online,
seats.
being the
But the boffins at Jack
Ooh,
decided
what was
to
it?
go a bit further than that.
I'm not sure. I can't remember now, but I do hope they put this into the Forza series because wow,
Welcome
what a
everyone to
noise!
what's called
The Project 8.
the Project 8. The first thing you need to know is that the only bits that these two cars have in common are the roof and the front doors. Everything else is changed. Suspension? Oh yes, that was changed as well. It now has Bilstein dampers that cost £1,000 each. And rose joints and ceramic wheel bearings. Like you get on a race car.
Oh, looks like they didn't have permission to use the car in the game. 54 seconds. Oh. Oh, that was a good corner. That was an amazing corner, actually. Ooh. Oh. Jesus. Come on. This is really weird seeing a car like this. Right, so that was 55.9 to say 56 seconds. I need to shave off 2 seconds. Oh. Jesus Christ. So, let's go. No, that was crap. Come on. 10. Jesus Christ.
Speed is the answer. It is quite scary through here.
That was even worse. So, come on. This one's got to be better. stupid dog here. Oh, why the hell wouldn't you go?
On top of all that, the 8-speed gearbox also needed beefing up. And so did the four-wheel drive system. And then they had to get rid of the spare wheel and the well in which it sits to fit some underfloor aerodynamics. And then when they added up the cost of all the work they'd done, there was a problem. In order to make any money at all, the Project 8 would have to cost £150,000. That's 4 times more than the standard car. 4!
Yes, but
So,
it's
here's the
about 10
question.
times better.
How mad would you have to be to spend £150,000 on a car that was designed and built in a glorified shed in the Midlands in about 18 months?
This mad.
And the simple answer is not mad at all, because this car is fan-bleeding-tastic. I will say that if you've got the car manually hunkered down and it's in track mode and the traction control is turned off, things can go a bit violent and bitey if you go beyond the limit.
Ooh, drifts. Now.
Oh, God, that looks tricky. Oh, good. It's not my best work. Oh, look at that for a tiny line. No! Very, very quickly here.
I don't think I'm gonna get 800 unless some miracle happens now.
The answer is to stay within the limits, and in this car,
Yeah, it's fine.
that's no hardship. At normal road speeds with the car in comfort or even dynamic mode, it's as quiet and as civilized as a Jag should be. It even has little springs sitting on top of the bigger springs to give you a more comfortable ride. But everything's relative, really. I mean, it's not as comfortable, say, as lying in a hammock on a summer's day listening to wood pigeons. But it does have air conditioning and a head-up display and electric seats, so it is more comfortable than you'd expect. In fact, it's better than you'd expect in every way. And maybe we shouldn't be surprised by that, because the last time something was designed and built quickly in a glorified shed in the Midlands, it was called the Spitfire. And it won the Battle of Britain.
James May. Ready?
Hang on. The Spitfire?
Yes.
It was the Hurricane that won the Battle of Britain.
Well, it just wasn't.
No, it just was. There were far more of them. It was easier to build, it was easier to repair, it was easier to fly. It was.
But that's like saying that a Nissan Juke is better than a Lamborghini Aventador because it's easier to build and there are more of them.
No, it's not like that at all.
It is.
The Hurricane was a much more stable gun platform in the hands of a novice. The Hurricane accounted for more enemy aircraft than all of our other air defences combined.
Yes.
It won.
But the Spitfire, okay, the Spitfire looked glamorous. So you'd look up from the sky and then that improved morale on the ground. down because people are going, oh, wow, look at that. We can't possibly lose
Yes,
this.
but morale didn't shoot down enemy aircraft. Hurricanes did.
Yes,
That's
I know, but
simply
if you've
a
got a
fact.
small boy looking out the window, wow, look, there's a Spitfire up there, and I'm going to join the RAF. And that's what we need. He didn't want to fly a Hurricane because it looked like a sad basset hound.
No, it didn't look like a sad basset. And anyway, the best fighter aircraft in World War II was the Messerschmitt 109. Everybody knows
Well, that
that.
didn't win the Battle of Britain, did it?
Yeah.
To be honest, nobody won the Battle of Britain. It was a draw.
What? Where have you got that from?
Chaps! Hate to make this whole thing sound like, I don't know, a car show, but can we get it back to the Jag a bit?
Yes, because I don't want to talk to him anymore about aeroplanes.
Okay, remember the Jag.
Yes.
Is it a mainstream car?
No, if I'm honest, it isn't. They've only made 300 of them, and they're all left-hand drive.
What, so they went to all that time and trouble to develop?
And expense, yeah.
And now they're only building a handful and they put the steering wheel on the wrong side.
No, it is very odd, but since I don't want to listen to him talking about Hurricanes anymore, I do think we should find out how fast it goes round the
here we go.
Velodrome.
I'm playing as Abby.
But that's the extraordinary thing, that whole Velvet drives on the road, because it's all like that. Anyway, that's the top 10 of our leaderboard, and there's the Jag waiting to see where it goes on. Or does it indeed get onto that list at all? Let's find out. Let's move it up.
Ooh.
Hang on a minute, it's faster than a GT3 RS. Good God.
I tell you, that is a really properly good car, that. It is the Spitfire of cars.
Hurricane.
Don't leave it.
It was
Hold,
the Hurricane.
hold, leave it, hold, steady, and relax, and carry on.
Tonight, we are finding out, is this right? Tonight, we are finding out how the new breed of European pickup trucks would fare in the developing world. And we've learned that the Volkswagen is the best of the lot.
No, we didn't learn that.
Well, we did. It was the fastest and it was the most powerful.
Yeah, but that's not actually terribly relevant if you're in a country where there are more AK-47s than ambulances, is
Yes,
it, really?
but whatever, okay? Whatever. So far, we've seen what happens when the peace ends and the dictator is toppled and chaos ensues. And now we pick up the story with what typically happens after that. Okay, here's the situation. There's a power vacuum now. Foreign armies are pouring in, and it's our job to get this fuel to the nation's helicopter.
And then the villages can be strafed.
Really?
That's what happens.
To that end, we have got to go from here to this forward operating base. And the first one there is the winner.
It'll be me then. Having saddled up, we waited for the sound to charge. And then naturally, all set off in different directions.
Yeah.
I have the biggest engine, 3.2 litres, 5 cylinders, and not only is it strong enough to pull a train, literally, it's also the engine they use in the transit van. And those, as anyone who's ever been on a motorway knows, have a top speed of more than what you're in. Oh my God!
Oh. Bloody hell. I'm assuming I've gone the right way. I hope I have. I'm almost certain that I haven't. Oh, I actually have. Yes. Oh. Come on. Oh.
If I go through here...
Oh, yes. I am racing a pickup truck off-road in Wales to refuel a helicopter. Oh, I am erect.
Don't hit
Yeah.
Amarok. This test, if you think about it, it is rather pertinent that we are filming this in the UK because a couple of years when Brexit has really caught up with us, there will be a civil war and you will need pickup trucks to survive. The grip from the four-wheel drive system and the wider track and the snow-cut tyres absolutely wobbles your eyes. It's phenomenal.
Ooh. Wrong way.
That's will do.
Come on. Oh. Come on. Yes.
It can take some punishment, this thing. That's what you want. Utility. It's like Jack Reacher's trousers. They're just some trousers. This is just some pickup.
I think if I can get through this gap in the wall, I save having to drive all the way around the end of it. Here I come. Oh, I have a compass. This is a piece of cake. Here we go.
Oh.
Now, reload viewers, I will admit I'm not feeling entirely confident about this. 2.3-litre engine in my Mercedes is very robust. It will last for 1,000 years. It's not what you'd call powerful. And there might be a few aerodynamic issues as well. But anyway, I'm going to go in D on the basis that Mercedes knows better than me.
Oh. Oh, are you serious? Ooh. Come on, 10. 10.
I don't think that this Amarok is really designed for freedom fighters in Africa and the Middle East. I think it's aimed
Just
more
need
at
to-
surveyors in England. I mean, it's got a laptop charging point here and a leather steering wheel. I'm not sure you need that kind of thing in Mogadishu.
Yeah.
Need to go west, southwest for a bit, but avoiding that clump of trees.
No way! You're not coming through. Oh no! Oh.
Yeah, he's crossed up. Come on, Jerry, get him!
No! No!
Let me guess, we get into a
I'm now
race.
in the lead. I'm doing winning.
gonna be so weird. Right, so keep an eye on. Oh! Okay, I'm sorry, I'm restarting that.
I'm now in the lead.
I'm doing winning! Speed and power, Jeremy. Speed and power. Everything that he is known for. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh, jeez. Come on.
No, that's the compound.
Yes!
Damn it.
There's the helicopter, and once again, the Amarok is victorious.
Is that barrel gonna...
Wow, that does look amazing.
What on earth?
I'm probably not going to get my freedom fighter badge now, am I, for that?
What happened?
Him! And any minute now, he's going to claim he won this one as well.
I did win it.
Oh yeah, that looks like success.
We were told to deliver fuel.
We weren't told to detonate the nation's helicopter. Look at it!
What is the budget for our show?
Smaller than it was.
Yeah, not big enough.
That's an expensive thing.
Helicopter.
A helicopter.
There are no cheap helicopters.
Apart from that one now. It's beyond useless, isn't it? It's something else. Oh, don't pat it.
It's a good truck. If you have to have a pickup truck at a time of strife in your country, this is proving to be the winner at everything. I may have prevented the war.
How have you prevented the war?
Well,
the helicopter was there to stop the war by strafing the uprising villages, and now it can't do that.
No.
So now the whole thing is going to descend into civil war and chaos.
It is inevitable in the developing world that one day all pickup trucks end up being used as gun platforms.
It's their destiny.
To die on the battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, every day you turn on the news and there's somebody standing in the back of a Toyota or a Nissan shooting at someone in a Humvee or a Land Rover.
And what we want to know is how good will our European trucks be at that?
Yeah, and most importantly, which one is best?
To find out, each of our pickups would be driven through a ruined town by a freedom fighter. Whilst we stood on the back, shooting at various targets. These included some big barn doors, a whole bus, and a selection of cardboard soldiers. James volunteered to go first.
You can go.
Right out to glory.
Look at him. The soldier of fortune. Dogs of war.
Scared the spaniel of war is what it is.
Oh. Oh.
A piece of cake. Easy. I'm winning. Well, that's remarkable. I have been clever.
How many have I got?
No idea what this is a piece of cake. Oh, boy. Easy.
bus and the soldier of fortune, dogs of war.
Scared the spaniel of war is what
Let's
it is.
try it again. Right, so first one is coming up on the left somewhere. Oh no, the right even.
This is a piece of cake.
There's 1, 2,
I have been
3,
clever. This is just
4.
brilliant.
Oh crap.
Have you got any idea what you're doing? Oh, I shouldn't feel so good, but it does. Easy. Well, that's remarkable. This is a piece of cake. This is terrible. This is just brilliant. Oh, that's remarkable. Easy. I'm winning.
Rambo May had missed all the barn doors, all of the bus,
it's
and
fine.
all of the soldiers.
I only missed 1.
So, with a score of 0
I
to beat,
couldn't
Arnold Hammond
get
and
it.
Eggo was feeling very confident.
Stand up. I am standing up.
He loves that.
Welcome to Richard Hammond's usual weekend.
Go, go, go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was born to do brilliant. It is 90. Thank you. That is just the best. I shall be victorious. Yeah! Oh, yeah. This really is brilliant.
It's fine.
I had a bit of gun trouble, I'll not lie.
Well, here's some more news. Yes? General Stonewall Clarkson has gone off to get ready, but I suddenly remembered. Remember when we were in Jordan? He can't fire automatic rifles.
No,
Do you remember?
because he's crossed over, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's right-handed,
Yeah.
but left-eyed.
Yeah, so
he
he
shoots from his left side,
Exactly, he's diagonal.
which means all the spent cartridges burn his arm.
Exactly.
Well, he'll be using a pistol, won't he?
He always uses a pistol.
Actually, I wasn't using a pistol.
Nope.
That's what I've got. A 50 cal. Lock and load.
Yikes.
I think it's very good so far. Genius. I say that's rather good. Absolutely spectacular. Hey. Beautiful work. Yes, glorious. Oh yeah, pretty good. It was very brave. That's tiny. This is staggering. Oh my goodness! It moved. Excellent. How clever is that? Right, splendid. I think it's very good so far. It's absolutely staggering. Splendid. Pretty nicely done indeed. Rookie.
Yes. Well, to be fair, he didn't miss the bar.
Yes! Another victory!
How'd you work that out?
I hate to tell you this, but you haven't hit the doors, which were the target.
How do you know I haven't hit the doors?
Because there's no...
Ooh.
Well, on that terrible disappointment for him, time to go back to the tent.
No. Don't clap. Don't clap. He killed a man.
You jammed an AK-47. It's famously unjammable. No one in history has ever jammed one until you came along.
Yes, it overheated.
That's because you were firing it into the air pointlessly when you set off.
That's what they're for. Weddings, funerals, exam results. You go outside, fire AK in the air. It's a joyous thing. They are the party popper of the developing world.
So never mind all that. I have the scores.
This is the
final
important
scores.
bit.
Jeremy Clarkson, you fired 2,600 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And the number of targets you hit was 1.
You laugh, but it's one more than him.
It is.
It is one more than you, so I'm winning.
Wait, so hang on. It all boils down to how many targets I hit.
Yes, but you had a roll bar to hang on to.
I did.
Yep, he did. And he scored
Yes.
None.
0.
You really got nothing.
Yep.
That's it. Okay, so after all of that, what is our conclusion, gentlemen?
Can we do a sensible one?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, that Mercedes Nissan you had, it did have a wobbly back end, and I just don't think that's good enough, actually, in a pickup truck. I really don't. The Volkswagen is very good, but pickup trucks are working tools, and it's just a bit too posh. You wouldn't want to get into it in muddy boots, so I don't think that will work.
So it's the Ford then. It's the cheapest.
It is the cheapest, and it's, I think, the best looking, and it is actually the one I'd have.
You'd have the Ford.
Yeah,
So
and
we
you'd have
both
the
have
Ford.
the Ford.
Yeah.
We'd have the Ford. James, what would you have?
I wouldn't have a pickup truck.
Yes, I know, but in this test of pickup trucks, which one would you have? Which are you going for?
None of them. I wouldn't have one.
No, I know, but we're testing pickups, so which pickup truck of the 3 would you have?
I wouldn't have a pickup truck.
We've just spent, I don't know, 20 minutes reviewing these pickup trucks. The ladies and gentlemen would like to know which is the best.
Yes, I've come to a conclusion on behalf of the ladies and gentlemen, which is don't have a pickup truck.
James, you have a powerful imagination. Use it. Let's pretend. Okay, come with me on a journey. We'll warm your imagination up. Imagine you're an eagle.
Okay.
Visualize that you're flying over mountains. Can you feel it? Can you feel the wind in your feathers? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine you've got a pickup truck. Which one is it?
Why would an eagle have a pickup
No!
truck?
No, I mean, imagine. Okay, okay, imagine, James May, a pastoral scene. You got it? There's like rolling grassy hills, a few sheep around. You're a farmer. You're walking around with your dog at your heel there, sheep all around you.
Can I have Beethoven play?
Beethoven is playing, obviously, live. There's an old 5-bar gate there. An old oak tree arches over the gate. And under the oak tree is your farmer's pickup truck. Which one is it?
It's not there. I wouldn't have because I wouldn't have a pickup truck. Neither should anybody else. You shouldn't have a
Even
pickup.
in your imagination.
My imagination does not admit a pickup truck. I'm not being stubborn. I know my mind.
Yes,
and I don't want a pickup truck.
And what I know is that you've wasted so much time not choosing a pickup truck and claiming that the Battle of Britain was a draw, that we don't have time for the big celebrity duel between Adrian Charles and Howard from the Halifax ads.
Oh, no.
Exactly. Then on that terrible disappointment, we must end. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Well, that's the end of it for this video. I will see you in the next one, which, if I can remember rightly, is an itchy... Oh, sorry about that. An itchy Urus. Wow.
Is that
Whew.
gonna...
But that is it for now. I will see you in the next video. I've been Gamer James 111, and bye.
Look, hang on a minute.
The nearest